How we doing, boys? Here I've got 5 super simple tips to make you go from 0 to hero in the bedroom. And number 5 is my personal favorite trick to make absolutely anyone go crazy. So make sure you stick around for that one. However, if you're a member of my immediate family, if you're my mum, my dad, or anyone else in that region, click off this video right now, please. This is not for you. I don't need you guys going out there doing some freaky stuff. It would not sit well with my conscience. This is for other people. This is for the people who need to hear it. So without further ado, lads, let's jump straight in and teach you how to be the man that all the girls are going to be talking about to their friends. First of all, use all your weapons. What do I mean by this? A lot of guys go in with a mindset thinking, I just want to stick my dick in her and pump away. That's going to be awesome. If I pump hard, she'll remember me. I'm the man. That is not true at all. First of all, if you struggle with finishing too quickly, that's going to be a problem. She's going to be left disappointed. If you're a bit of a two-pump chump, it's not going to work out very well. So if you start using your other weapons, fingers, tongue, all that sort of good stuff, you can avoid that, you can stay safe, and that's not going to be a problem for you anymore. And if you do this and you do this effectively, you're already separating yourself from 90% of guys, because a lot of guys don't do that. I don't know what's up with that, but it's not something that a lot of girls are used to. Regular blokes aren't into that sort of thing. So if we hone this skill set and we start using it, straight away we're elevating ourselves and leaving an impression. The golden rule that you absolutely must follow is that she finishes first. If you can't stick with that, you're absolutely doomed to failure. And that's where we start using all our weapons. And you don't need to be shy with this either. You don't need to go, oh, I'm about to finish. Let me do something with my fingers or tongue, etc. Instead, don't need to be like that. Do it with confidence. She's gonna love it. Pull out if you need to, flip her into a different position, get in there, go crazy, have some fun with it, and she's gonna love that. It's not an awkward thing. No one looks at it as a negative. Look at it as a positive thing. You're out there giving her a fantastic time, and she's gonna remember you for it. So, not just penetration, use this old boy, use a bit of these ones, and already you're so far ahead of the competition. Number 2, in my mind, there are 3 main scenarios, 3 main types of intercourse you're gonna have. Firstly, is the passionate lovey-dovey stuff. This is where it's nice and slow, kissing up on the neck, eye contact, all that sort of romantic stuff, good sweet times. I don't think you can have one of these types of sex without getting boring. You need to go through all 3 to have a well-rounded experience and keep it fresh and exciting. But not every girl is going to be into every single type. So just be aware of that, play it a bit by ear, judge what's going on, and you should be fine. The second one is going primal mode. A lot of girls go absolutely crazy for this. They love it. They love it when you take charge. You're not telling her, okay, get in this position, oh, can you please put your leg up, etc. You're just taking control and you're moving her around as you want to. Think like a big gorilla. We're going monkey mode now. We're going to beat up on that thing. A lot of girls are really into that. And a lot of them will not actually ask for it. It comes across as a bit awkward. So if you judge the time is right, go for it. Get into your primal energy. Have a crack. I promise you, most of the girls out there are going to love you for it. Third, her in control. It's not all about you. Sometimes you don't have to be putting in all the effort and running the show. A lot of girls, especially if they struggle to finish while you're doing all your fancy tricks, if you just let them go on top, you let them take control, work the hips the way they want to, do what they know feels good for them, they're going to finish much quicker and they're going to enjoy it a lot more. So while we're thinking about this, we don't have to do all the work ourselves. Sometimes it's okay, take a rest, sit back, relax, and just enjoy the ride, and she's gonna love that too. Thirdly, keep it fresh. It does not matter if you are an absolute sex guru. It does not matter if you are the coolest guy in the whole world if you're doing exactly the same thing every single time. That's not exciting and people get bored of it. Think of going on the craziest roller coaster in the world. If you go on it the first time, you're going to feel like your life has changed, you'll remember it forever, and it's such an exciting experience. However, if you went on that same roller coaster 100 times, again and again and again, eventually you're going to get bored of it, and she's just going to be lying there going, oh, this again, what fun. We don't want that. We're going to switch it up, keep it fresh, keep it exciting for everyone involved. Heaps of ways you can do this. You can use props. Personally, I don't love using like sex toys, vibrators, personal pride thing. I feel like if I have to use a vibrator to get a girl to come, I'm doing something wrong. So I'm not just talking about sex toys. blindfolds, some of those little pink fluffy handcuffs, anything to spice it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes small changes can completely change the vibe, completely change the mood. Wrap her head in the bed sheets, whatever it is, just make sure she's down with it as well. Go and explore. Don't just make it in the bed every single time. Maybe you surprise her in the kitchen, something on the kitchen counter. You move to the couch, over the bathroom sink. It's a giant movie set wherever you are. You've got all these different options, all these things to explore. And then it gives you heaps and heaps of things you can do because you can do the same things in different positions and it still feels fresh. So don't be stagnant with it. Don't just go, okay, sex is in the bedroom thing, do it wherever you want. But if you're at your parents' house, probably don't do it in the kitchen. And look, if you're not completely sure of yourself, if you're a little bit shy, if you're not experienced and you can't really think on the fly, you can map out a routine in your head. You can map out your different positions, different locations, what you want to do to lay it down proper. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go, okay, I'm going to do 3 minutes of doggy on the bed. So I'm going to pick her up. We're going to head to the kitchen. We're going to do X, Y, Z, all these fun things. Make a game plan, go in and execute on that. Fourth one here, the secret sauce. While there are a lot of good tips and a lot of good tricks you can carry into an intimate relationship with someone, don't go following it like it's a math equation. Don't go being a soldier and just following an exact path and doing all the things that you know are right. Ultimately, we're doing this for fun. We want to have a good experience. She wants to have a good experience. That's what it's about. So when you're in there, don't get so in your head about what your next move is going to be that you're not actually relaxing, enjoying the situation, and feeling the vibe. I've invented completely brand new things which I didn't know were possible just because I was feeling the vibe and I thought, oh, if I put my hand here, that could be fun. Works out really well. And if you're feeling the rhythm, if you're feeling each other working off each other, that's where you get the best experience. If you're both working together, having a good time, that's where you're going to rock it. And as I said before, every girl's going to be different. It's not a plug and play thing. You can't take the exact same strategy you used on the last girl with the next girl. A lot of the strategies work perfectly between them, but everyone's got slightly different things they like, so don't get stuck with it so you're not able to think on the fly and adjust to a different woman. And don't be afraid to experiment, lads. Don't be afraid to do something you haven't even heard of before. That's often the best way to leave a lasting impression and for everyone to have a great time is if you try something a bit new, a bit fresh. And look, if it doesn't work, don't be worried, don't be ashamed. You can just go, haha, well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? And then move on. It's a fun thing. If you don't laugh at least once during sex, I think you're doing it wrong. And here we go. Are you guys ready to see the fifth one? Number 5, my personal favorite. If you take only one thing away from this video, let it be this. I have called this the rabid dog. A very unsexy name for a very sexy thing. I think it fits though. I might have to copyright that. So think like this. Traditional doggy. On the edge of the bed, you're staying behind. That's easy. We can all do that. Except we've got some of these bad boys. Reach around underneath, right hand, left hand on the clit, and just rub that a bit as you're in doggy. That alone is exceptional. That will make anyone go crazy. That's fantastic. And you're leaving it some girls where it's too much. It's too much stimulation. They can't handle it. So use that. And then we've got another hand free. That can go anywhere depending on the situation. Maybe on the neck, she's still wearing a bra. You could hold the bra or back of the head, grab some hairs there. If you're doing that though, please do not just grab a fistful of hair and pull. That's not great. I don't really want to demonstrate it myself, but for the sake of you boys, I will. So you're going to reach up from the base, slide your fingers in there, and then grab. That's the best way to do it because you've got a nice tension there and you're not just yanking hair like it's a bitch fight. Remember that. And at the end of the day, woo! Have fun with it. That's why we're here. That's what it's about when we're engaging in these silly relationships and having flings, whatever it may be. So, if you use these things effectively, I guarantee you will be ahead of 90% of men in life. If you don't, and you just go in there, you do missionary for 5 minutes, you blow your load, and she doesn't finish, yes, she will tell all her friends about you, but it's not going to be good. And let's face it, none of us want to be that guy. So use these tips, have fun with it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment, let me know what you thought. Smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and as always, brothers, I'll see you in the next video. Let's get it.